Hello, thank you so much for joining me, and today we're going to be doing crafts with Mudlarking Fine. Thank you for making it to day 2 of our Christmas crafts. Right, I thought, how am I going to follow that first one that I did? Because that was a long one, and it was a really good one. So I thought, you know what, I want to do Christmas bottles, because Christmas potion or Christmas decorated bottles is something that I haven't done. But you know me, just decorating a bottle really just isn't enough. I need to do something else as well. So let me take you down to the desk and I'll show you all the things I've gathered together. And as per usual, sometimes I use them all, sometimes I get other things because it evolves. But yeah, I'll show you what I've got, my rough idea of how it's going to go, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so let me take the remote control away. I watch the television in between things drying. Right, okay, so I wanted bottles. Right, I wasn't sure which bottles I was going to use. So I've just picked a couple, and if I need any more, I can get them. So I picked this white one. Okay, it's a white milk glass one, and this little one here that I recently found. Okay, 2 might be enough, right? You may think it's not a very big project, but there's other stuff going on. Okay, so I've got a couple of bottles. I've got a couple of bits and pieces in there, like snowballs and such. Got some gilding flakes over here, just in case. I've got some blue mica powders, just in case. I have some napkins. Okay, I love a pattern napkin. Since I've started using those, I've really enjoyed that. I have got some miniature, what do you call them? They're like lights, miniature fake lights. Okay, Christmas stickers. I think I bought far too many, considering I might only do 2 or 3 bottles. I've got some dangly stuff, dangly gems. They're like I've had it in beads before. This one's dangly gems. I haven't got a great deal of that, but I've got enough. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some like little Tim Holtz tags. We can probably use those, Christmas ones. We can probably use those on the bottles. Bit of raffia. Don't know, I just grabbed it. Some stoppers in case I need feet. There's another wayward snowball. And then a few Timu snowflakes, plastic snowflakes, a few of those. And that's it really. Let me just tip them out onto there. Let's get rid of that box. It's quite big. Right, okay. And also, so what I've thought of, as I was tidying up at the same time as getting all this stuff ready, and I came across this. And I don't know if you watched the videos, other videos, or you just watched the craft ones, but I found this on one of my mudlarking videos only a few months ago, not that long ago, and it's dried out lovely. It's totally dry now, and it was a boat. I think it would have had a big, whatever you call it, in the bottom, and then a sail and something on top. But I thought, no, you know what? I've got to stop making things that are absolutely massive. So this is a good size. So I thought that on stoppers for feet, maybe. I wonder if it'll stand. It better have to stand up. Stoppers for feet, if I can get it on properly. So stoppers like that. Sorry, stoppers like that. So I think let's start with this first. Let me just heat my glue gun up. We'll get back. Oh, I need some paint as well. I need to grab the paint anyway. So yeah, those are the things I'm going to hopefully use. I might use more, I might use less. Okay, the glue gun is plugged in. I found a couple of other things. I've got a candlestick holder that I got from the charity shop. I actually picked up 2 of these. It was a couple for £1, I think. So I think that looks really nice. Icicle like. So yeah, I think I've definitely will use that one. I've also got a few little glitters there. These are just cheap ones, not expensive, just from a cheap shop in the village. Okay, nothing expensive. I also have some Tim Holtz ribbon, for Christmas ribbon. There's a yard of each one, I think. And then this, which is a new purchase, rock candy. Now that, I just tried it out before I did this because I wanted to see what it looked like, and this is a game changer. This is amazing. That's Tim Holtz Distress Rock Candy. It's clear glitter, game changer, brilliant. Definitely using that one. Okay, I just wanted to show you those few bits. Right, so what I want to do first of all is I want to glue these stoppers on the base of this. Don't forget it's going to be a bit rocky because it's curved. So I want to put these 2 stoppers on here. Just going to put the hot glue on first, and then I'm going to put on my E6000. Just realised I've left my bunged up one downstairs. I used it for something downstairs. I'm worse than Willow. I don't bring it back up again, so I'm going to have to open my new one. The link to all these things that I use. Oh, I don't think the rock candy one is on, but I know this is on my wish list if you want to see what I'm buying, because I got it off my own wish list. Okay, right, so it's got the glue gun for an instant fix, and then I'm going to take this off if I can. Never straightforward, is it? There we go. Pierce a hole in the top of that so we can use that, just so I can put some on for a permanent fix. Okay, I will just have to put the heat gun on that because I need that to dry, because I'm going to paint it in a second. So I will get the heat gun on that particular one, but this one I'm going to put the E6000 on first, and then put the hot glue around the outside edge so I don't need to dry it. Okay, let's try and get it the same if we can. Just pull it down so that I can turn it around and see if that is. It's not very stable. Right, hang on. Let me just alter it before it completely sets. It's tilting forward a bit. There we go, there we go. There we go, the legs are on there. I'm just going to get the heat gun on this thingy glue here. This one to dry it so I can paint over it. 1 second. Okay, that's all sorted now. I've even put extra glue on that just to make sure that they are properly sturdy. Right, what I want to do now is I want to paint that base and the feet. I never usually bother painting the feet, but because this is a Christmas one and it's going to be a little bit brighter than my usual style, I'm going to paint it white. Okay, so just using white acrylic. It's going to give it a good coat. I might even give it 2 coats. We'll see how much it soaks in. This wood is very, very dry now. I don't need to paint the top of this fully. I'll just do the edge just in case when I put something on the top, just in case it doesn't quite meet the edge of some things. Right, so I'm just going to continue with that. I'm going to give it one coat, give it a dry with the heat gun, and then I'm going to give it a second coat. I think that one deserves a second coat so it's a nice bright white colour. Right, it's painted now, white, did two coats on it. It's a little bit bland being white, so like I do, I've chosen a blue mica powder to brush over the white. And as you know, mica powders will give it a lovely shimmer, and this will hopefully give it a sort of a blue shimmer. Just get a dry brush, a fluffy one if you can, rather than like a nylon one, just because it spreads it a little bit better. I know I could have just used blue paint, but this, although it looks quite blue on that camera, it's just like a blue shimmer you get in there, and not really like a blue solid coloured paint. So that's just mica powders. When you buy them on Amazon, you buy about, I don't know, a pack of about 20 odd colours. So I'm going to do the stopper legs. Make sure that shimmer is everywhere. All over the table. I better wipe that up. Okay, so you brush it on and then brush it off basically. I don't really need to do the top bit, that will be covered, but just in case I'm missing any bits, I'm just gonna do it. Right, okay, that is lovely and shimmery. You probably can't see the shimmer, but that is lovely and shimmery. Right, let's cover that up before we end up everything being covered in mica flakes, and let's tidy up a little bit. Okay, so we're not covered in it. Right, what's next? Okay, so next I'm going to put on here a bit of serviette. I think you call them napkins in America. Okay, so looking at this pattern here, let me see. Okay, we can do that on the pattern. Right, let me just make it into one layer first. And this is the trickiest thing out of all the craft. It's just trying to separate these layers. If anybody knows a trick for doing this, please let me know. There we go, we got it. Okay, we want to get this back layer off. Don't forget, this is a relatively new craft that I have used, item that I have used. I've only ever done it a couple of times. Okay, let's see where we want it. Tops of the trees, tops of the houses. Right, okay. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to turn it over. So I've just placed it on there where I want it to go. Okay. I'm going to turn it over with that in place. Because then I can mark it so I can cut it. There we go, marked it on there. I'll get my scissors and cut it out. Right, that is still a usable piece, so just fold that back up. Right, so we've got our, I don't know what you call it, stand. We've got our picture that needs to go on there. So now we need our Decker Patch glue. I'll show it you just in case you haven't seen these crafts from me before. Decker Patch. It's nearly running out, I keep saying that, but I still haven't got around to buying any more. Right, so what I want to do is I want to put the decoupage glue onto this surface here. I'm going to use a bigger brush, otherwise I'll be here all day. I usually pour it out into a dish, but because there's not much left, I don't want to waste any, so I'm using it direct from the bottle this time. I think that is that upside down. I think that's upside down. I think that goes on that way. Luckily I hadn't pressed it down, so I can peel it straight back off again. Okay, that's stuck down nicely. Okay, there you go. The scene is on there. And you think, oh, that looks a bit dull. Right, so this is where the magic really, really begins. I'm going to put another coat of, hang on, I'm going to get this first. I'm going to put another coat of glue on the top. Okay. In fact, no, I don't want that. I want a piece of paper. Right, very, very quickly, I'm just going to swap that over. Right, grab this piece of card here. Stick it on there. And then I'm going to get my Tim Holtz rock candy. Put that over it. 1 second, to the other side. Okay, so that's covered. Right, the magic begins when it dries. So let me just get rid of this back into the pot. Don't forget, always do it on a piece of card or paper with a bend down the middle so you can put it back into the pot. That way you're hardly using any. Right, what I want to do now is I'm just going to give that a quick dry, just so that glue dries nice and clear, and so you can see the effect that it gives. So far it's got glue on it. You can barely see the pattern, but let me dry it with the heat gun and see what happens. Okay, there you go. I've dried the glitter on there now, and let me tilt it so you can see this clear glitter is amazing. I wasn't going to bother buying it, but then I thought, you know what, I'll watch a video of it being used and see if it's any good. And I saw it and I thought, oh yes, 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 definitely. So this is the Tim Holtz Rock Candy Clear Glitter. So you just put it over your stuff like that and it just sparkles. Amazing. Right, okay, so we've got our stand. It's got blush blue, a blush of blue shimmer on it. And we've got the blue on there to match it. Right, it's not quite enough. It still needs a little bit more. So I think we use some of this, because this looks quite icicle-y. Now, I don't particularly want to put it all the way around because, you know what, this wasn't cheap. So, you know I'm a frugal crafter. So it's unnecessary for me to put it all the way around. I'm just going to put it on the front bit, just there. To there, I think, round the corner, goes round the corner. Okay, right, I'm just going to put it off here. I presume I can use scissors. Soon find out. Yeah. Okay, so that's the bit we're going to use. Let's pop that away. I think it was about £10. Between £8 and £10 for a metre of it. Okay, so which is just over a yard. So the idea is I'm going to glue it on there. Like so. Right, let me just heat up my glue gun and let's get that little job done. Okay, the glue gun is heated up now. What I do want to ask, does anybody have a glue gun that has a really fine nozzle? Because I watch videos and these people are using glue guns and only a tiny amount of glue comes out when I use mine. Well, as you know, I'm always burning myself. Loads of glue comes out. So if anyone can recommend one. This one's Stanley is a brilliant one because you can unplug it and it remains very, very hot for quite a while. So you can use it as a cordless one, which I love about it. So ideally, if anyone can recommend a fine ended one, so that the glue doesn't absolutely pour out of, I'd appreciate it. And not an expensive one either. Right, okay, so anyway, apart from that, a little bit of asking for some recommendations. I'm going to start gluing this lovely diamante fringe bead thing on. Well, it's not beads, it's diamantes. So I'm going to start, oops, just round the corner. Start with my first blob. Sorry, get that secure on the end there. I'm going to put a few. Can you see? Oops, sorry. Let's move that glue gun out of the way. Can you see there what we're doing? We're just gluing it along this edge here with the glue gun. Okay, glue, and then, oops. Okay, just a bit of squeeze to hold it in place. This is all this fringe needs, just the hot glue gun. And just this last little bit around the corner. Okay, let's show it you so you can see it a little bit better. In fact, I'm going to put it with the big camera. There you go, so you can see that a little bit better. Oops. Okay, just glued along the top there. Didn't need to go on the back, it's pointless. You'd never see it. It's gonna, if it goes on anything, it'll go on a shelf here. I'd never see the back, so there's pointless in using all this beading stuff up. The beads look like they've got blue in them. They haven't. They're just catching the light off everything else. It's blue. Well, I'll show you actually. This shimmer on there. Because I'm really, really impressed with that rock candy. I really am. Right, come on, let's get back down to the desk. Okay, so I'm going to say our stand is finished. Right, so the stand is finished, and I'm definitely going to say that star, the star candle holder, is going to go in the middle. Right. Make sure my candle fits. It does. Right, okay, so put that on. So let's have a look. We've got 2 bottles, one there and one for there. Let me just see how that looks with the candle on, 1 second. Yes, that's fine. 3 different sizes, 3 different heights. That's okay. Right, let's just move that to the side. Let's not get distracted by it. Let's get some stickers. Let's start the decorating of these bottles. Right, okay. Oh, I'll choose the stickers and then I'll see if I need to decorate the bottles. But I think I'm not going to go for these bright ones. These are just a little bit brighter. So we'll put them to one side. I'm going to go for these ones. A comparison. Can you see how they're just a bit duller in colour, whereas these ones a bit brighter. So from Temu, Christmas stickers. Let's get these out of here. Let's have a good rummage. See what we've got. Oh, I do like that with the little people on, little kids. I think that would go on okay. Well, we'll keep looking just in case, but I do like that one. I love the bird. Oh, what else have we got? The little kid. Oh, that little kid there. Wouldn't have to bend it round then at all. I think that would just go straight on. Maybe. Snowy scene. Oh, I don't know. Oh, what's that? The most wonderful time of the year. Yes, I'm going for the most wonderful time of the year for that one. That sticker on there. This one. Can I? Nope, that won't go there. Maybe. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have that one, and I'm going to have this one. And I'm going to glue that onto something. Right, okay, I've chosen. I'm going to use these 3 stickers. I'm just going to tidy these stickers away now. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of gilding on these. Just going to brush. Not much, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put the gilding on it. I think around the neck on big white one. So let's get some gilding glue on. No neat line, I don't want a straight line, I just want a brushed effect. Okay, there you go, got the glue on that one. Sorry, I took it up to my face then. I just went like that with the glue on the bottom. So not a straight line, just a brushed line. I just did it all the way round. Sorry about that. Okay, then I'm going to get on this one. And I think I want to put it just where the label's going to be. So you might only see a smidgen of it around the outside edge. But that's okay, just want a little bit on this one to show through. There you go. Gilding glue on there. Right, I'm just going to dry it. Don't forget, gilding glue dries tacky, but you have to dry it before you put the gilding flakes on. Okay, that's what I use. Also is called gilding glue. Right, so I'm just going to get the heat gun and give these a little bit of a blast. That's dry now. I'm going to go for the silver gilding flakes. The silver gilding flakes. These were kindly given to me in a craft clear out that someone was having. These are very, very silver. Right, I need a dry brush. Big dry brush. Push it onto the glue. So just pushing it onto the glue. Once you've pushed it on, you brush it off. Okay, there you go. Little bits of silver on there. Bit of gilding on that one. Let's just get rid of this on here. There you go, gilding flakes on that one. Let's just try, I don't know why, but this never seems to go down. This silver, it always seems to be full. Right, I've got to try and get that back in there. I think that's the best we can do with that. I'm just going to shove the lid on and hope for the best. And let's put that to one side. Let's definitely smush the gilding flakes away from the computer. And all over me. Right, okay. I just need to get it off the desk. That's all. Make sure it's not floating about. Move it that way. So Mick doesn't see it all over his computer. Right, okay, we've got 2 bottles here. They've both got a little bit of gilding on. Let's put these stickers on it and let's see where we're going to go from there. Right, this one's pretty straightforward. We've got this most wonderful time, sorry. The most wonderful life, I think that might have been a film. Right, let's see. Now I've got the painstaking task of trying to get this sticker off the back. Difficult when you can't see and you've got no nails. Right, there we go. the most wonderful time of the year. Sticking that on there. Also, I did see this one with a bit of holly on and berries, and I thought, somehow I could use that. Probably when I've done the neck, actually. Right, so for the neck, I'm probably going to use a little bit of raffia. Let me just get it. And those little tag things that I've got, them Tim Holtz tags. Oh, no, not raffia. No. We've got this. We've got this, haven't we? Let's use a bit of this. Right, because it's silver, gold wouldn't really go. So let's use some of this silver string. Looks like retro tinsel, doesn't it? There we go. Right. Let's just take it off there because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Bit of retro tinsel going on there. Should have a bit of ribbon as well. I think we'll have a bit of ribbon as well. Right, there we go. At the end of that one. Right, I'll tie that one on first, I think. Let's get rid of that one. We're attaching ourselves to it. So I'm just going to tie this ribbon around first. I just thought the tinsel wasn't quite enough. So I'm just tying it on, and I'm tying it in a knot around the neck. Okay. Go a knot around the neck like so, and then I'm going to get some tinsel. I'm going to tie that around a few times, I think. Wrap that around a few times. Go. And that will also tie in a knot. One second. Ooh. Do it quick before it unties. Right, there we go. I'm just going to tie in a knot quick before it unravels. Right, okay, they've got that going on there. Right, let's see what we can use on these tags. What have we got? Bright, Noel, holiday, snow. I think I'm going to use the one that says snow. Okay, so I'll have that one. I'm just going to thread it through. That's nice. There you go. Right, I did. You know what? I think we're going to use that glitter, that rock candy on here. Yeah, I'm going to. Right, let me get the. Why not? Let me get. What glue did I use? It was Decker Patch glue, wasn't it? Let's just turn around to get my glue. Right, Decker Patch glue. Brush. As per usual, running out brushes. Decker Patch glue. Right, okay. Just gonna put the glue on this sticker. See, just when that glue dries in a second, it'll be even clearer. Right, give me 2 seconds to just dry that glitter on there. There you go, when the glue dries, it's just that little bit clearer. I think that's a fabulous effect on there. We'll have that dangling down there. Right, I wanted to do something with the holly sticker, didn't I? Let me see, let me have another look. Yes, I did. I want to stick that there. And I usually cut off this white border, but for this one, these ones, I don't think I'm going to, I think I'm going to leave it on. And I'm not going to stick it on as a sticker because the majority of it is off the bottle anyway. It's not even stuck on the bottle. So I'm just going to glue gun that on there. Okay. There you go. It's really quite simple. Little snow. I want that snow thing at the front there, like that. Okay. Stopper, of course. Well, I've got these snowballs, haven't I? Sorry, there you go. Got a bag of few Christmassy bits from the charity shop, and it had a load of these snowball things in. So that can definitely be a stopper. Right, it doesn't need to come off, so let me cut that down. Let me stick a bit of glue on it. Just a bit. And then we'll stick it on there. And I think that makes a perfect stopper for that Christmas bottle. And I've not done a Christmas bottle before, so I like it. I like that bottle. Okay, there you go, one down. One to go. So I've got this big bottle here. And I do like her. And for this one, I'm not going to cut the edge off because it's on a white bottle. And just Christmassy, I think the white edges are acceptable on the Christmassy ones. Right, so I'm just going to peel this sticker off the back of here, if I can. Okay. I'll have her there. You know what, I think I'll give her a bit of a shimmer as well. That as well. Okay, let's see how that goes. Don't forget your piece of card with the fold down the middle. I think this will go quite far. You get you think it's a small tub, but it isn't. That's going to go very far. Right, there we go. Just going to give that a quick blast so you can see. It's a bit dull now because you can see the glue a little bit. So let me just dry it. Just as a little extra, I think I'm going to give her some crunchy snow to stand on, just because I have this big flaked glitter or whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's kids glitter. Right, I just want to see if I can stick some of that underneath her feet. You see, it looks like she's just stood on some crunchy snow. It's like big flaked, massive flaked glitter, that. Okay, I'm just going to do the same again. Just going to give it a little bit of a blast. Hopefully they won't fly off and they'll stick on there nicely. It's dry, only a few pinged off. There you go, she's walking on a bit of snow, a little bit of detail there. Right, where's my other sticker? Here we go. Right, it'd be a shame not to glitter that, really, wouldn't it? Because I probably want to put it on a bit curved, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glitter it not on there. Okay. I just think I'm going to put this rock candy on everything now. Right, there we go. A little bit of glue on there. Pop it on our piece of card. Don't forget our piece of card with the fold down at the middle. I know I do repeat myself quite a lot, but sometimes people say, oh no, I could never do anything like that, it's so hard. So I do repeat myself so that, you know, you can see that it is really easy what I do. Really, really easy. And anyone, you don't have to have any sort of crafty talent to be able to do these things that I'm making. I show you in every single detail. Alright, there we go, we've got that one. Let's give it a little blast with the heat gun. I'll hold it down with a pair of scissors, otherwise it's going to fly off my table. Okay, right. This one's sticker glittered. There we go. That. Right, what I want to do with that one is I know I'm going to cover her a little bit, but I want to put it like that. Like that, okay. So, just going to put, blob on there. It's very hard not to film in front of yourself. You're sort of filming, not quite arm's length, but, you know, a little bit further away than you would normally if you weren't filming. Right, okay, there you go. So far, so good. A little bit different. It's got a little bit of depth to it. Right, ribbon round the top. Let's not do it exactly the same. Let's do it similar though. We'll use that's the first one I used, that one. And there's a slightly sparklier one there, which I will use. I'll still stick with the silver because we don't want to mix our themes really, our colours, if we can help it. Right, okay, let's see. Wrap it around a few times, I think. Right, okay. This one is a bit like a velvety, don't know if you can see it on there. Velvety silver. Right. Tie it at the same time as tying that on, actually. I knew I'd use this one very fast. I knew it'd go quickly. I won't be buying any more for this year, so it'll do. Right, I'm going to put them, I've put them both together, both the tinsel and the fabric, and I'm tying them on at the same time. Okay, right. Sorry. Which is actually a lot harder. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, keeping it all together. Right, oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm making this look really hard. Just can't grab it. There we go. Phew. Right, okay. Don't know what was going on there. I'm not going to tie it in a double knot, sorry. But I am going to help it along with a little bit of glue. Just so that those ribbons don't end up sticking out. Okay, but I do want another one of these. So let's see what we're left with. Oh, we've got a 25. Winter. Oh gosh. Jingle. Santa. Joyful. Holidays. Noel, I've done that one. Wish. Festive. December 25th. Tinsel. Oops. How can I get you to see that? There you go, tinsel. I need to put all this away in my Christmas box before I end up losing it all. Right, let's get this tinsel on the tinsel. Luckily they have holes in these things. So I can just spread it through. There we go. Tie that in a knot, definitely. We don't want that coming undone. Okay. There we are with that bottle. The neck and the little metal thing. There you go. And she's walking on snow. Okay, you know what? Oh, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got the Santa. So, I think I might stick a few on actually. I think I might stick a few of these things on. Like a cluster of snow on the bottle rather than one. Oops. Always go for odd numbers if you can of things. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. A few snowflakes, the ribbon, little tag there, tinsel, glittered stickers. And you know what? It might as well have a matching stopper, matching to that other one. It might as well, just to tie it all in. Let's see if it'll fit. Let me just check. It does. I don't need to cut that thing off because you can't see inside that bottle. So I'm just going to stick some hot glue on. It's not a stopper that ever needs to come out. Snowball. Okay, right, okay. I think we've near enough done. Let me have a look. Let me just see. So we've got our stand. We've got our candle in the middle there. I probably will have to glue these on to here. The bottle. I know you can't see it properly yet, but I will bring it up to the... I'll glue them on and I'll bring it up to the camera up the top. Okay, I might also add a few more little snowballs because I did have quite a few in the bag. So, tell you what, let's glue it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. All right. Bottle glued. So as per usual, this would probably make a good centerpiece for a table if you have a table. I actually haven't got a table, so I won't be using it myself. Not for that anyway. Right, oops. Right, this is going to be tricky. It's now heavy without that. Right, okay, front heavy. How does that sit on there? Sorry. Plop there, plop there. Let's see how we go with that. Ooh. My goodness me. Right, let's cut some snowballs off. You can't see it properly, but trust me, that looks fabulous. I'm just going to cut the wires off these lovely snowballs. These are fabulous. These were a great find. Honestly, there was a bag of these snowballs. The other stuff in the bag that actually wasn't that great, but I've got loads of these snowballs, another bag of these snowballs here. And then it also had, might as well show you while you're here, these like flower things. A few of these and some clips that anything could go onto, but clip onto trees and what have you. Little clips. You can put these flowers on and clip them on or whatever. Or you can use bits of these. You could use bits. Oh, right. Right, hang on. Let's take one flower. This is what happens, you see. I'm going to start showing you. Right, okay. Do we think we could use a bit of this? I think a bit of this leaf here. We'll try anyway. We can try, can't we? Yep. I'm thinking yes. Or is that the same? That one's a bit curved. I'm going to use the same spiky one. Yes, doing it. So I'm just going to stick that leaf on there. Stick that leaf on that other side of that candle. Put those back before I start sticking any more on. And then place the odd snowball on, and then we'll show you. Let's see where that can go. Stick it at the back. Sorry, stuck to things. Okay, right, we are done. I'm going to switch that candle on, and then I'm going to show you at the front camera what we've achieved today. This one is a lovely little craft. I'll give you a quick glimpse here. Okay, quick glimpse of what we've got up to here with this. Then I'm going to bring it up to the main camera. Right, we made it to the end of another craft, and here you go. Here is the Christmas bottle and star candle holder. There you go. We've got stoppers for legs on there. That wooden boat thing that we found, gosh, quite a few months ago now. A couple of little bottles found. There you go. Big one there. The little snowball stopper. The shimmery stickers, I think you'll agree, they look fabulous. Those leaves that I've added to the front. The gems, that little bottle. The little candlestick from the charity shop. There you go, snowballs. And the scene on there, you can't see it because I don't want to tip it up. I don't want to. If you remember, it was a lovely little scene underneath. You can still see little bits of it, the trees and whatnot. But there you go. There it is, our craft number 2 out of the way. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Very easy, it's free. Just press the link and away you go. And we're going to be doing another few more Christmas crafts, so please come back and join us. What day is it? I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday? I don't know what day Christmas is, I can't remember, sorry. Because I'm filming this in October, so I can't remember, but please come back and join us and watch some more Christmas crafts. And don't forget, we do our mudlarking videos on Saturday, every Saturday. There you go, one last look. Thank you. Bye.